Hey guys, it's Courtney with Your House Fitness, and we're gonna go over how to do a band pull apart, okay? So basically I'm gonna get one of these fancy loop bands, okay? They're not that fancy, you can buy a whole pack of 5 here, okay? Start with a light one if you've never done this before, okay? So I'm just gonna start with one piece, okay, versus this. I'm not doubling up just yet, okay? So I just have one part of the loop here, okay? I'm gonna start with an overhand grip. I'm gonna drop my shoulders down, pinkies out, okay? And basically I'm gonna pull the band apart until it hits me in the chest, squeeze my shoulder blades together, and then bring everything back in. What I don't want to see when you're doing this is your shoulders creeping up like that and choking you out, okay? You don't want your own shoulders to choke you out at any point. So shoulders down. So if you're pulling this and that's starting to happen, pull lower. Keep those shoulders down, okay? And basically just try to hit yourself in the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back, hold for a second, and then bring it back here, okay? So if you're like, man, this is kind of easy, good for you. Start off nice and easy, make sure that everything feels good, and then I want you to double up the band, okay? So again, the exact same idea. I'm just gonna kind of make sure that I've got 2 loops here. Now I have more resistance, okay? Same thing, I'm gonna start with an overhand grip, shoulders down. I've got my core engaged. I always have my athletic position, okay, ready to go. And then I'm just basically gonna pull the bands apart, hit myself in the chest, keep going a little bit so that I feel this between my shoulder blades, and relax. So this is gonna be for everything. So I'm getting my rear delts, my lats, my rhomboids in the back here, squeezing everything together here, okay? An alternative to an overhand grip would be an underhand grip, okay? Where you're gonna go like this, so thumbs out, okay? So some people, you could start off, I wouldn't go all the way out in case you feel any straining in your neck, but basically you get the idea that you're just gonna pull the band apart, this time leading with the thumbs. Squeeze shoulder blades together and bring it all back in. So for some people, this is a better option if they have really dysfunctional shoulders. It's more considered like a rotator cuff rehab exercise or rotator cuff engagement exercise. I like this one for people that have very dominant traps, where every time they do an overhand grip when they're doing this, they just can't get their traps to relax. If you switch to an underhand grip, you won't be able to go as heavy when you do your pull apart, but you usually have better control of the traps. It's easier to keep them down, and I'm actually gonna go a lot lower. So this is just an alternative. I can't say one's better than the other, they're just different. But overhand, underhand, start with one part of the band, go to a double up, and then of course if this is still too easy for you, you can always get something a little bit heavier, okay? So until next time, use this as an exercise to warm up before you're doing any type of heavy lifting, especially back and shoulders. And I just use this sometimes as a postural reminder. So if I've been sitting at a computer like this all day, I'm like, oh, where's my band? Because it's always in my bag. This is portable. And then I'll just do maybe 10, just basically, okay? Basic old boring pull aparts, but you feel so much better after, okay? So until next time, guys, get yourself a band, start doing your band pull aparts, and I'm certain that your posture will be so much better, okay? All right, see ya.